Hello, my friends. Happy Thursday. How are we this morning? I hope everybody's doing well. I see we've got quite a few in the chat already. So let me scroll back up here and let's see what everybody is saying. So good morning, Sam, or afternoon probably for you at this point. Have I ever seen a pattern which overcomplicates itself? Oh, you know what? Hang on. I didn't mute myself over here. Boop. There we go. Overcomplicates itself and invents new symbols for abbreviations that aren't needed. Oh no, that's what you're dealing with right now. Wow. Well, I haven't, and the only reason is because I'm just now starting to figure out how to read a chart, and so I don't have enough experience with charts themselves, but I have had a lot of experience with patterns that are overcomplicating things for sure. I don't envy that, my friend. Hopefully, well, it sounds like you're making heads or tails of it. So at least I think you're going to figure it out. It's just frustrating, huh? And hello, Andy. It was so nice to be in your live yesterday for your face reveal. Just as sweet as I thought you would be. And we've got, let's see, Ricky's here. Hi, my dear. Oh, I'm so glad you could make it to the live. And Callie Girl's in the house. And Janabelle's here. And Gianna is here. Hello, hello. There's so many people here. Oh my gosh. And Helix is in the house. And Tina and Chris and Jaden. Hello. And Manuela. Oh, thank you guys so much for joining me. So what is everybody working on? I just reheated my coffee, so it's hot again because it was already tepid, and I don't like tepid coffee. It's like got to be cold or hot. I don't want that in-between business. So I had a cup, and it was one order. They ordered 2 packs of gummy worms. So this was from the Etsy shop. So I had temporarily closed the Yummy Cats shop, or put it on vacation, you know, that kind of a thing, so that I could actually, you know, work on the books and other things that I have going on and just not have to worry about orders coming in and that kind of thing. Oh, hi, Christina. I'm so glad you could join in. By the way, before I forget, you guys, if you did put your name in for the big R, for the giant mill, and you didn't win, please send me an email. I'm going to put my email address in the chat here. It is, I think it's in the description. I have to double check that I've added that in, but if it's not, I'm going to pin it to the top because I'm going to be sending you just like a kind of a fun Happy Meal consolation, and that's going to be a sticker pack of the Yummy Cats. So I've already designed it. I just need to actually go into Silhouette, you know, get all programmed and then print it, make the stickers, package them, and get them out. So I'm going to be working those out this week. So again, if you haven't sent me your address to send the Happy Mail to, please email me that, and I will keep that email linked above. So Guinea Joe is in the house, and so is Pam. Hello, Pam. There's my friend who was in the Hive Hangout yesterday along with Killian from the Viney Maple. That was a lot of fun. Right, Manuela? I agree. Yes. It was so nice to see Andy. And even if I took a small part in helping you guys feel that courage to come out and just be able to, you know, be visible for us and hang out here live, it makes me feel so good, you know? So yes, we'll all get there, right? And Tina's crocheting some of the patterns from Jenna's book today. Nice. Which one are you working on right now? Okay, it's 5 a.m. B2T for B, P2, back post 2 together, back post 2 together, Y, and front 2, I, 2, front post. Oh my gosh. It's like gibberish, you know. It's yeah, I see what you're saying. It is a mouthful. And it's probably a lot of unnecessary additions in there. Oh my goodness. Hi, Sarah. Good to see you. Glad you could join in too. And Pam is driving and lurking on my way to buy yarn for my granny square crochet along with Amber. Nice. Nice. Yes, we so I'm supposed to get the pack. I won it from Dee at Dee's Creative Hands. So I won that granny square pack of a deck of cards, and so Pam's getting hers, and then I think we're gonna try to join Amber. I will try my best, but I'm not gonna. I just don't want to put more pressure on myself than I already have right now because I've got a lot of things going on in the background here. And let's see what else everybody's saying. Gianna, because that's right. Yes. Oh, and we've got it's not Marie, it's Janabelle. Okay, so Janabelle says, I'm working on lemony. Oh, lemon. Is it Lemonty? Is that what she named him? Lemonty. That's kind of a mouthful too, isn't it? The snail. I got the fruit snail pattern bundle yesterday. I bought so many of her patterns and I haven't done them yet. I will do them. I do promise myself, just for myself, because they're so cute, you know. Hello, Amber. Welcome in. Good to see you. And Mandy, are you still on your cruise, Mandy? And if so, where are you docked today? Yeah, it was a lot of fun, Pam. I had a lot of fun. And let's see, I just finished the axolotl and now trying to decide what to make next. I may make the pig next. Ooh, that sounds exciting. Ricky's gonna have to Ricky's gonna have to watch the replay on last week of on-site treatment for my son. Okay. Oh, good results. Oh, good. I'm happy to hear that, Ricky. I'm making hubby early breakfast because he has to work overnight. Yuck. Oh, that's no bueno. Overnights are no fun. And Mandy is crocheting a cotton cardigan at the pool today. I mean, if you're going to crochet somewhere, being at the pool sounds like a nice place to do that. A few people have already asked what I'm making and told me I crochet fast. Yes, you do. I can attest at the fact of your pacing of how quickly I see you finishing things. Hi, Esther. I'm so glad you could make it today. Yay. And Callie, so today is your official birthday, is that right? Happy birthday to Callie, girl. I hope you're having an amazing birthday. Hi, Angela and Antoine. Oh, you're watercoloring today. Wonderful. Lovely. Okay, so I think I usually use 4mm and I'd run out. I ordered some on Amazon, but they're going to take a couple days to get here. So I have to look and see when I'm supposed to ship it out by, because I think it might be before that. So I need to hurry up on these little gummy worms, but I need the eyes. And I really think the 5mm might be just a titch too big. But let's find out. Let's see here. Well, they don't look terribly too big. I think I'm gonna have to, I'm talking to myself for a second, you guys. I have to think about the eyeballs here and see how I'm gonna do this. Because, yeah, they seem awfully big to me. I don't know. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? On the granny squares, just start now. And don't worry about the ones she's already done. Pulling out of the driveway, just listening. Sounds good, Pam. Drive safe. All right. I am going to try to connect the backing here. Oh, what did you think, Helix? Did you like it as much as I do? I love that book. She got the book that I got my tattoo from, Swatch the Girl Who Loved Color. It's by Julia Danos, who is a fabulous artist and writer. You went to Wally World and got several colors of Lion Brand Mandala Ombre, and I'm going to start another Hexicardy for my 7-year-old. He picked the black ombre, which is called Cool. That does sound awful cool. Oh, Candy Joe, thank you so much. Oh, I'm so glad you have fun here. I have so much fun with you guys. So it's very mutual. This is my happy place. So I'm always like, children, be quiet. Mommy has to go talk to her friends. My daughter was in the next room. She has her her shows on and stuff, but she had them like full blast. I'm like, let's turn that down a little bit so I can hear myself think. Oh my goodness. Yes, and Callie's been a member for 3 months, and happy birthday to you. Yes, I'm so happy for you, and you should, my dear. I did send a little something your way, so just as a little happy birthday. So that should be coming very shortly, I'm sure. I've sent it a few days ago, so. Yes, April 3rd was my dog's birthday. He would have been 13 this year. Aww. He would have been which dog was that? Was that one of, I mean, you usually tend to get bigger dogs too, right? So that's, usually what, 10 to 12 years or so they say for the bigger ones. I haven't had a dog in quite some time. The last we had in the family was my mom had a dog. My parents had a dog, I should say, right before, was she? Yeah, she was already, she had passed since then, but that was before we moved up to Washington. They had a dog named Socks that was really cute. Oh my gosh, Callie gifted 5 memberships. Well, welcome in Barbara and Lori's Stories and Crochet and Sandykins, Denise and Carrie Peterson. Thank you so much, Callie. It's your birthday and here we are. You are gifting others. I love that. You're spreading the joy. Hi, Izzy. Oh, okay. Yeah, I hope to hear that you're doing okay now. And Mandy says, yes, we had to put him down last year. Puppers. But yeah, he was 12. Aw. And his name was Link. Oh my gosh, I love that. I love Legend of Zelda. It's a fave of mine. So, okay. Now I thought that I actually did these with 5 stitches, but now I'm not so sure because of how large the back is. I don't know. I might have to clip the back, the little post, because look how tall the post is. And I don't know. I think the 4mm had a shorter post. That's why I'm struggling here, you guys. But, I mean, what else is new, right? Let's see. I think that's a tool that I don't have, of course, because my husband has it. That's one of his tools. He has this, it's a clamp, but it can actually cut through the plastic. So you can use it on the wires. You could use it on the safety eye backings and such. So let's see. I don't know. I think I'm going to have to wait on these, you guys, until I at least have that tool. But that's okay. That's okay. We can press on. We have other things to make. So there are lots of whips around, Breeze is in the house. This one wasn't going down. There we go. Okay, let's see here. I have to run for now, but I hopefully can come back, and if not, I will catch the replay. Bye, Gianna. Have a good day if I don't see you again. Thank you for coming in. Giving my hands a break because of RA and osteoarthritis. Yeah, definitely take those breaks when you need them, for sure. Okay, well, in that case, ooh, you know what? Okay, I'll let you guys decide. I can work on finishing up the last, I think I have 1 row left, and I did find the yarn, and it wasn't as big as I was hoping it was going to be, so I really am playing Yarn Chicken. But for my Hexie Wrap, this is the size ball that I have. I need to go around one more time. I don't know if I'm going to make it. Killian, on your lunch break. Oh, so glad you could pop in. Killian was on yesterday as well as amigurumi, you guys. So if you haven't already picked up Killian, I'm sure most of you have, at least that are in the chat. But also if you're lurking, drop in Killian for me because her channel is awesome. She just dropped a video today. Actually, I haven't gotten a chance to watch it, but I am interested to watch it because she's talking about how pixel art and doing like pixel art is basically what you would use for corner to corner graphghans, tapestry crochet, that kind of thing. And so she was talking about how you can utilize any design that you might come up with and use it on a wearable. So I'm very interested to see that. It's more tutorial-ish. So yes. Working and lurking, Breezy says. Tried to get my kids to agree to name our new dog Zelda, but they said they'd never remember it. So Betty it is. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's so funny. They would never remember Zelda. It's because they don't appreciate Legend of Zelda. If you need to like have them play the game or something like that, and then I can see that though. My brother was trying to get my sister-in-law to name one of their sons like either Link or Zelda if it was a girl, stuff like that. She was like, no, absolutely not. She wouldn't give in to that one. She's not as geeky as we are. So let's see. Chicken butt. You guys are so cute. Oops. I keep clicking, and when I click, it says, oh, do you want to ban this person? I'm like, no, I don't want to ban them. No, I was trying to just, like, I don't know why I was clicking, but I did, and then it's getting all angry at me. Oh, my gosh. Right, Helix? Tapestry crochet is really fun. I'm just, Killian, what do you do with the backs? Or do you not mind that it's all, like, because I know it becomes a jumbly mess with tapestry. Unless you're just doing like a 2-color change, then sometimes you can carry the color so it's not as bad on the back. But most of the time you see all the jumps in the back, and I tend to, my OCD goes a little nutso with that. And so I end up putting like a felt piece that's a sticky back felt piece, matching the color so that it's not over the top. It goes against the wall most of the time anyways, but you know, I just can't, you guys. I can't handle it. Like, what if somebody looked to the side of it and then they see all the mess, you know? Oh, tapestry squares are so cool. So true. So true. Yeah. Well, Killian is the first person that I have ever met that has that name. And it's a pretty darn cool name, I think. But yeah, it must be from a book or something. Where did you get your name from, Killian? Do tell. I'm sure there's a story there. No fun plans for tonight, but going to see the family on Saturday, then a little brunchy brunch on Sunday. Oh, that sounds like fun, though. Young one loves Legend of Zelda. I do, too. One of my favorite ones is, I think it was the Wind Waker one. It's very cartoony looking. So a lot of the newer Legends of Zelda, Link looks more anime style, I would say. And in this one, he was very chibi, very cutesy, and he went around and he went on the water a lot. He was in like a boat and stuff, and then he got to play his little Ocarina of Time. It was so cute. And of course, the original 8-bit ones were also faves. Mine end up looking pretty neat, but they can definitely look messy. A lot of people do they? See, I thought I was coming up with a new idea. It's like old news, Julianne. Oh my gosh. Glue and then sew, but I don't, too lazy. But from the front, they look perfect. You can't even tell. You block them and then you're good to go. And your garden flags are a type of tapestry crochet, and I have made them without the mess on the back. They are reversible. Very cool. Do you carry the colors then, Amber, so that you can avoid that? Oh my gosh, that's too funny. That's so funny, Killian. I haven't heard of that though. So it must be a very unique brew that he likes. Killian's Irish Red. Oh my gosh. You had already gone there, Helix. You were already like, I bet you that's beer. Oh. We went to the Nintendo store in New York City. It was pretty cool, but they didn't have my daughter's favorite character, Daisy. So weird. Daisy, like from Mickey? Daisy? Oh, here I am using the wrong size hook because I just grabbed the one that was sitting next to me. Okay, set that there. This is the one. Like, this feels awfully small. Then I'm really going to not make it around. I hope all goes well for you, Izzy. They didn't have my... Let's see. I drop and pick up a new strand of the same color. So several bobbins of colors going. Sometimes if there isn't too many stitches between, I would carry. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty much what I was doing with my corner to corner graph gans that I make. I would keep them around if the jump was not too far. Otherwise, if it was going to actually be visible, I would usually cut it and have another end to sew in. So that's how I did them. Me neither, Helix. Oh, that's so funny. Hi, Lisa. Finally made a live. Yes, it's so nice to see you. Glad you could make a live. Yeah, so I had full plans to work on my order that I have, and I just don't know that the 5mm are going to work because the posts are so long, and I really don't remember the 4mm ones being that long because the worms are so small, you know, so like they're, I think about yay big when they're with the two colors, right? So then if you're putting the eyes inside, you have to be able to fit the eye, the backing, and then the backing and the eye. And they can overlap a little bit, but it's still not giving me very much room to get the backs on. So, hi Shade, good morning. Busy teaching today and researching curriculum. Ooh, yes, that I don't have to do the researching curriculum, and they're on spring break this week. So luckily I have the week to do the other work that I have going on. So I get a little break on one front at least. So I've hit the end of the round right before the last round. So now I'm on the last round. I don't think that's going to be enough, you guys. I don't know. It could go either way. We're playing Yarn Chicken today. We are playing Yarn Chicken. The thing though is that one thing I could potentially do is this. If I run out and say I have 3/4 of a row left, or not 3/4, like 1/4 of a row left, right? Then I do have the mint color and I do have the dark blue color as a different kind of yarn, but it's also 3-weight yarn. So in theory, I could use those and we might be okay. That's my thought. And then I'll be joining them together. I was going to pick one of those two colors. I was going probably with the darker one, just because I think the darker edging is going to look really nice. So I was going to use it for that anyways. So I think with all those things combined, it's all my fault, except for I had good reason, okay? Because my thought was that, oh, I've got this whole extra skein, and a friend of mine absolutely loved this yarn, and so I wanted to send her the last one just as like incentive, because I think she may end up buying more of it, but I just didn't want to touch the yarn, because with these yarns, if you start using them, the Horizon from Hobie, if you start picking into it at all, the whole thing falls apart. So it was either give the whole thing or don't give it at all. There was no in between. So I sent it her way, and so it's like out of my hands now, you know? So I'm like, oh yeah, I'll be fine. I'll have enough. Well, we're going to find out today, aren't we? So hopefully that's true, but we shall see how far this little ball goes. Hi, Felicia. Yes, I remember you. Welcome back. Glad you could come in and hang out. Andy. Ooh, Esther, did you decide on you're making a chicken? Or we're talking about yarn chicken? Yeah, we're talking about yarn chicken. It's a definite thing. Yeah, we're playing it. We're playing that game. We should take bets. All right, oh, I got an idea, you guys. This will be fun. Let me see how I can do this. I have the idea, but I don't know how I'm supposed to do this. Hang on. Bear with. I thought it was pretty easy, but let's see. Oh, here it is. Okay. All right, I'm starting a poll. Everybody place your bets. Will Frizzy win Yarn Chicken? We're going to find out what everyone says. I see a lot of no's. Uh-oh. This isn't going my way, you guys. This is not going my way. Oh, my goodness. Doesn't show all the food stains on the cuff. What's that? Let's see. Oh, you're talking about Yarny Vibes Your Way. I think that'll look totally fine. Yeah, the darker ribbing, yeah. Okay. Doesn't show all, that's what you're talking about. Doesn't show all the food stains because of the darker ribbing. Yes, I agree. I agree. You're giving yourself a safer bet, Killian. You're giving the safer bet, but you're hoping for the best for me, so I do appreciate that. Oh, we're at 67% say that I will win. Okay. All right. I don't see the odds being ever in your favor. Oh my gosh. That's not good. I mean, well, at least it's not in that, we're not in that book. Otherwise I'd, be unalived or something like that. So working on my 50 pocket Bibles for church. Oh my gosh. Are you like sick of making them at this point? I just don't know how I would make something 50 times in a row. At least put some variation in between, Callie, you're like my 8-ball. Speaking of which, should I get that for Nightbot? I could put that in and I could do a little video on how to do it and what code to put in if you guys are interested in having the whole magic 8-ball thing. For mine, though, I would make it a yarny 8-ball. So it would be, you'd get answers that were yarn related instead of just like sources say no or whatever. So it would be kind of funny, right? Like you're going to have to frog or something like that, stuff like that. Oh, yeah. I can, Helix. Hang on. Bear with. I would like to eventually... So this is... It's not that I don't know how to do it. I know how to share screen and stuff, but I want to get something more coordinated. Like maybe I will do... I follow a gal that I really enjoy. Her name is Annie Claxton. She does all different kinds of art, including crochet, but it's not the only thing. Oh my gosh. I think Merlin's at your house. Is that your house? He looks nearly identical to Merlin. He sure does. Oh my goodness. All right, let me see if I can share it. Hang on, you guys. Let's do this. Nope, that's sharing the wrong screen. Hang on. Let's see. How do I... Oh, I see. Here it is. Can you guys see that? Can you guys see the Merlin lookalike? I don't know if it's actually sharing. Let me know if you can see. This is Helix's cat that looks identical to Merlin. Isn't he cute? Oh my goodness. And Andy says yes for the 8-ball. Heck yes for the 8-ball. I'm Nightbot. Do all the things. He needs to earn his keep. That's so true. So true. So that is so cool, Helix. I love that. Very cool. I hope you guys got to see it. I think it worked. I can't even make the same thing twice, right, Mandy? I know. Like even making 2 packs of gummy worms, that's a total of 6 worms, right? At least they have different colors. So visually it's more stimulating than if it was the same color that 6 times, So that'll be fine, I think. But I just need those safety eyes, you guys. I'm going to have to look and see when it's shipped by. Hopefully I have time. But yeah, I did put that shop back on. All right. You guys think I'm going to be winning Yarn Chicken. So I'm going to end the poll. I appreciate you. You have faith in my abilities here. Hopefully this will happen. We shall see. I think one way or another it'll work though, because like I said, I had those other colors that I can use. So let's see here. Doing good. Working okay. Yep. That's where I left off. Okay. 8-ball. Yes. Kind of repetitive, but I am making some other small projects in between. Yeah. That's good. Taking breaks and doing something else. Yeah. Very important. I can imagine. They're more like little pockets with the cross in front and putting just a single Bible verse in each. Oh, I see. Okay. Gotcha. Right? Yeah, Merlin had his hair cut, although his is growing fast, you guys, and so is Arthur's. They're both both growing out too quickly, I think. But I don't know. Do cats' hair, does it grow faster when the weather changes? When it gets warmer, does their hair grow faster? You would think the opposite, but it just seems like we just cut their hair and they're already looking fluffy again. Go get some Happy Mail. Wait. Getting it out to post it. Thank you for joining, Ganny Joe, and hanging out for a bit. It's always lovely to see you. You're going live later today, right? After D this afternoon, I believe. We're wide range of colors. Yeah, good. What's a good idea for a housewarming gift for a coworker? Ooh, I've only worked with her for a couple months, so don't know her super well, but she loves country music and horses. My mind had immediately gone to a crocheted houseplant because then it couldn't be unalived by anybody. You know, you never know if they have a green thumb or not. Her aesthetic in her home is neutral colors. Neutral colors, yes. Okay. That was Lizzie B chucking something at me. Silly girl. Go get your clothes.
I know, I will.
Okay. Well, stay over that way, my sweet. Please. She just had her bath, so. Get her some, yeah, there you go. Get her some of the Irish red. You'll be like, I'm introducing myself with what I was named after, my namesake. Oh, that'd be so funny. I should bring some. We are getting together in a couple weeks for an unaliving mystery party. Yes. So funny that we have to say it that way, right? That'll be fun. Your partner gets to be a goth tattoo artist and I'm a goth painter. We are the goth couple. That's amazing. That'll be so much fun to dress up as. Because are you guys going all out and dressing up as the characters that you're going to be portraying? How exciting. Yeah, do a tapestry. Exactly. That'd work. With a horse on it. You could do that with a horse. Or if you know her colors, you could do even something that's kind of abstract might be cool. Like simple, you know, minimalist. If you know if she's kind of minimalist style. Those are usually tend to be more neutral tones. So that would be pretty fun. Like, you know, shapes and such. That kind of stuff. Doing the ones that look like flowers in a pot. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, you could totally make a little monstera plant or something cute. Nice, you're going to draw tattoos all over him. Perfect. Perfect. Just sent some of my other mother's housewarming. Oh, for my other mother's housewarming. Oh, that's awesome. Doing the one. Oh, was it the flowers in the pot helix that you sent over? And you like to do coasters, Mandy says. Coasters, ooh. Yeah, you could have done, well, if you had, I don't know if you guys noticed, I did post up for you guys to click on the notifications, but I posted up 2 more in the hives that are coming. They're about a month apart and just based on when people could join me. But next week we've got the Sonnet Silence coming in. And then a month from that date, I have Alexis coming in who did this book. So this is what I was just thinking of, Killian. If you had this, I bet, you know what? I bet you would like mosaic crochet. If you like tapestry crochet, I bet you'd like this. And it has so many great designs for homes in there. And you saw I had done the garden house tea rug. Is that what it was called? Something like that. Can you hand it to me, Ben? Right behind you. The coaster mug rug. This one is from that book. You know, and you could do like total neutral tones. And they're so nice and big. Like look at just with my mug. You can see how much space goes around them. It really is a rug for your mug, you know? So.
Why can't we have a life like a mug?
Huh? You're so silly.
I said that for
I just noticed. I think Arthur sat on this at some point because there's like a few little Arthur hairs on there. Look like, okay, let's see. Okay, I'm back. What did I miss? We're just, Killian was asking about what to make as a housewarming gift or what to get for somebody who likes neutral tones, horses, and what was the other thing you said? Can't remember. Oh yeah, the nesting sorting baskets are nice. This is actually Lizzie's mug. I'm so if she had read that shade, she would have said, no, that's my mug. I stole it this morning and it has
yeah,
like,
you did.
dear, yeah, you did. This was when I got it Ross for her because, you know, we're big Sanrio fans in this house. And so, yeah, and I saw it sitting there and it hasn't been used in a while. And I thought I'd just give it a little love, you know. Welcome back, Izzy. Type the name of the book in the chat or in Discord later. Yes, I can type it in. It's lovely. I plan to make, I already told her to, I was telling her that I want to make this other pattern in here. And then after that, I want to make her, she has a square for a death moth pattern. And it's a square. So if you can imagine the square, put an X in it, and then the moth fits 4 times around, right? So she did that, flipped it diamond ways, and then made that pattern several times and created a poncho with it. And it's gorgeous. But this is the pillow I want to make. So, and this one actually shows you, apparently in Mosaic, it's not all about the doubles and the singles. You also have to do something specific to get them to get a little bit of an arch to them. So that one is an advanced pattern. Then that's the only reason why I'm not sure if I should do that one next, because this was a beginner pattern. I'm like, can I do it? I don't know. Maybe. Hopefully. We'll find out, though. We'll find out. Right? If I ever find one like that, yes, I should send it to Shy for sure. If I found one that had, her favorite character for Sanrio is My Sweet Piano, which you don't find that often. You don't see her. She's like a little lamb. She looks similar to My Melody, which is My Melody on here? Oh yeah, My Melody's on here. She looks kind of similar to this, except for she has like the fuzzy sheep sort of lammy look, you know, and she's very cute. But I just don't see her very often, just like I don't see Goody Tama enough, I'm just saying. So he's one of my favorites. But he is newer to the crew, so. Look up Pretty Peaceful. She has Southwest style designs. Oh, yeah. Nice. Oh, perfect, Helix. Yes. She will be very excited to hear all the love that her book is getting when she comes in. Yeah, she doesn't normally do lives. So this is kind of a similar to Jenna situation where, you know, it's like totally out of the comfort zone, but they think it sounds, you know, she thinks it sounds like a lot of fun. And so I'm very happy she agreed to come on. Ooh, happy early birthday, Janabelle. Today's Callie girl's birthday, actually. But happy early birthday to you. A blanket is such a good housewarming gift, but I definitely don't have enough time for that. Yeah, blankets take a while. Unless you use probably if you use blanket yarn, it would take less time. You could probably whip one up pretty quickly, but yeah. Oh, is that what's been going on? I'm so sorry to hear that, Izzy. Is he all right? Smaller, okay. Oh, yeah, for sure. But she has some smaller pillows and table runners, too. Yes. Designs are really cool. Oh, congratulations, Izzy. Last time you weren't sure if you were or not, so I'm glad to hear you're doing well. Yeah. Birthdays there's a lot of birthdays in March and April. My father-in-law and my Aunt Mary are both born the same day, actually, different years, but the same day in April. It's April 7th. And then now we know Callie and Janabelle are in April. And then there were quite a few last month everybody was celebrating on the YouTube streets for birthdays. I'll try to remember, Callie, to look at the, I did get the, what's the little code they give you, the little tracking code, and see when it's going to come. It should, that'd be nice. Hey, if it came today, that'd be awesome. This week is week 11 or 12. Yay, that's great. I don't envy the, I don't know. I had a hard time having pregnancies. I did not do pregnancy well. I was very fortunate to get the 2 that I have, so we stopped after that. But, you know, there's always that little, like, thing in your head. I don't know if that ever goes away, but there's always that little thing that's like, oh, that would have been sweet. But I also just I don't have the energy anymore. I've passed the age of having enough energy for babies. Now I just get to look ahead to when my kids have their own kids and I get grandchildren. And then I will hopefully have enough energy to at least watch them and then send them back home with their parents, you know. Yeah. Yeah, I've had 3 actually throughout. So yeah, it's not fun, but you know, I'm very lucky. I got my 2 kiddos and love them to death. So here we are. Oh my goodness. Andy, did you finish your Luna moth that you're making, Andy? I know you were working, you work quickly, it seems like, from what I saw. As I was watching you work, and I saw you'd already finished the head, and I'm like, gosh, that would have taken me more than 1 live to get that done. Shade is baking mama of 3 is Shade. That's her name, so we call her Shade. Right, Mandy? Yeah. Yeah. If when we were pregnant with Lizzie, if we had had another miss with that pregnancy, we were going to be done. So we, like I said, we lucked out with her, and she was healthy and everything. So, and we're like, we're not tempting fate anymore. We're done. Hey, Tina. Zipa, who are you having on your channel that has a crochet book? Her name is Alexis. I'm like lisping. Alexis Sixel is her name. And she has a website. And if you guys have not gone to it, you should. Sixel, so her last name, it's sixeldesign.com is her website. And she has a lot of other patterns. So this book comes with, as it says, 15 modern, goth, and alternative patterns. So you do get some skulls and things like that, but you also get, you know, like this is a beetle, right? And stuff that's just for the home, a pillow, and you can make them different colors too. So this is the back. So this is like a thing that, it's like a belt, a decorative belt that she shows pictures of somebody wearing it loosely around their midsection. She also had it shown around like a sun hat, looking really pretty. And then purse, tapestry, wall hanging, pillows, all that jazz. So, Nicole, right? You can't stay long. Oh, I'm glad you could come in though. Today they hide sometimes. That's what I found. Yes, the all skulls blanket that Ricky's making, and it's gorgeous. The one I like, actually, she has a Halloween blanket. I can't remember what she calls it though. It was like, was it the crafty blanket or something, like witchcrafty? But it's kind of a Victorian kind of style frames, and it frames different characters. So there's like a ghost, a bat, a witch, a black cat, pumpkin, I think, and I want to say there's another one. It could be what is it? Is it a wolf or skeleton maybe in there? A skull for sure, but it's so cute. And she's shown some of her people that have tested the pattern too. So there was one that was done in purples, and I think it was purples and blacks, and then hers is in orange and black. But oh my gosh, I can't even imagine. It's got so many different, like, I don't know how you do it, Ricky, if you can tell me. because if you can imagine, there's the same motifs. Okay, so say there's like 6 motifs, and then you have them kind of alternating, and you have to do those over and over along the whole blanket. So I'm guessing you have to print the design many times and then patchwork it together so that at least you have a set amount and then repeat them. You know what I mean? I just know how it was for the little tiny square. So I'm like, ooh, it's going to be interesting when it comes to doing something bigger. Isn't that funny, Izzy? Yeah, sometimes they're just like, yeah, I'm not going to cooperate right now. No, I'm not showing anything. Yeah. Tina, yeah, right. We're all about the book. So we're like, wait, what? I heard book. What are you looking at? Who's got a book? What did Shade say? 3 kids so close in age was hard on little me. Morning sickness, pregnancy brain, and heartburn. Oh my gosh, yes. Heartburn's no bueno. I had that a bit with one of the 2 pregnancies, but yeah, I do not like getting heartburn, that's for sure. I used to have to take stuff for it. It would get so bad, it would feel like I was having like a heart attack or something. It was just so strong. Takes your breath away. Scarabs. Yeah, I think they are scarabs. They look like scarabs. I thought at first that they were like a stag beetle, but I'm not too sure. Don't stag beetles kind of look like that too? I'm not too sure. That's definitely, if these are pinchers, then it might be a stag beetle. But if it's a leg, then I think it is a scarab. In fact, I think she calls it a scarab. If I'm now that I'm thinking about it. There it is. Scarab. Yeah, she calls it a scarab. So it's an arm. It's an arm that's coming forward, not a pincher. So, yeah. Which scarabs always remind me of The Mummy. Did you guys ever see that? The original The Mummy? Not the remakes and such, but with Brendan Fraser. That's where my head goes anyway. I hope I just have twins. 2 birds, 1 stone kind of thing. I thought that too at first. But then after having 1, I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't know how I would handle 2. So, written up with graphs in the pattern. Sixel is a total pro at writing patterns. Yes, definitely. All right, Nicole, have a good one. Glad you could pop in for a bit. Oh, you got it off her Ravelry and printed it out. Okay. Yeah. Well, even in the book, like for the sun and moon pillow, that one spans across, I think, two spreads, like page is 1 spread, right? Then I think it spans across 2. So I don't know. Maybe I'd have to like photograph it or scan it and then actually print it out. It might be easier to keep following along with it. All right, Janabelle, have a good day. I had corruption. It's my first set 17 weeks aside from all that. I love pregnancy. Oh, I'm glad to hear that. Yeah. There were parts of it that I did love. You know, I think feeling the babies in there was really exciting and hearing the heartbeat and stuff. But as far as like, I got that and I got, it's called I think it's SPD. It's symphysis pubic dysfunction, which is very painful. So it's not something, and in fact, I still get pain from that, and it's supposed to go away after you're done having kids, but it I think it's permanently injured me. So the Mummy series is a fave of mine, and the Scorpion King, yeah, those were so good. Those came out, what, was it 90s or maybe 2000s? So they're kind of getting up there in age, aren't they? You watched it the other day. Well, I had actually, one of the names we thought of for Lizzie was Olivia, to name her, and then calling her Liv or Livy was because the sister that's in that one, that's her name. And I can't remember the actress's name right now, but she's English, I believe. Double daycare costs. Yeah, exactly. Oh my gosh. Thank you for the reminding, Esther. Yes, everybody, don't forget to hit that thumbs button and hit the like. Drop your DNA, so to speak. And subscribe if you're not already. We like to hang out every week. We do this a couple times a week at least. And then on members, I do this once a week usually. In one way, shape, or form, right, members? We do something, whether it's a live like this or we'll pop on Zoom sometimes. And then for the Inner Hive, we've done one so far, and I do want to do another one, you guys. Not the Inner Hive, but my Royal Hive. We have also a Hangout in the Discord. So we've gotten together. It's very similar to Zoom, but we got it to work once, and I think we could do it again. Hi, Rebecca. You're at work. Oh, it's so good to see you, though. I'm glad you're safe. Rebecca had a tornado touchdown. What was it, 5 miles away from your house? Something like that yesterday. A little too close for comfort. Esther said she'd love twins. I mean, I think if you had them, you would just figure it out. You know, you'd manage in one way or another. So I definitely think it would be one of those. It's nice if you could be done, especially if you get one of each and if that's what you want. And then you're like, okay, I'm out. Done. We're good. Helix has the person that ordered that robe that you made. Have they gotten it yet? And if so, what did they say? I'm sure they loved it, but it was so fun watching you put that together. Close in age, they're best friends and worst enemies at times, right? That's the same even with mine, and mine are 3.5 years apart. Sometimes they play so well together, but any other time when they're not playing together, they say that they hate each other. Just like, you do not hate each other. You love each other. No, we don't. Yes, you do. Humor me. Right? It's like, come on. Just wait. I say that, but my brother and I adored him, and we always laugh about it now that we're older, but you know, I was just always wanted to be near him. I watched him play video games because I loved watching him and just hanging out with my big brother. And when it was my turn to play the game, he would always just walk up and leave because that wasn't his thing. He didn't want to, it was not a reversible thing, you know? And so, anyway, he, we would play sometimes, but he often did his own thing. So when I could, I always just sat there and enjoyed being next to him and stuff. But it wasn't until we got older that we really appreciated each other and we could understand each other more, I think. So, yes, you guys, don't forget to put drop in the chat, and Nightbot will drop your channel so you guys can follow along with each other and subscribe. And we're just expanding our lovely community, right? As we meet new friends and we get to expand and meet new people that way. Delivered Saturday, and she cried. Her hubby's deciding what he's commissioning now for himself. Oh my gosh. Oh, so it was hers and now he wants something. That's exciting. He probably is trying to like sneak it, but he might not fit into it, huh? Although it looked quite spacious. So, wearing it at the hospital when she goes into labor. There you go. She's going to be the coolest looking mom in labor ever. Yeah, you color matched that so well. It just looked great. That's how I ended up with so many of these little balls, is because I had to do some color matching, and then when my mom had to ball up one of the skeins, there was like an extra end in there somewhere. Like maybe it had two tied together, but they came apart or something. So yeah, it's an extra large. Yeah. When you posted the pictures of it on the mannequin, at first I thought it was an actual person, and I got a little creeped out because I was like, wow, that person just looks really too perfect, you know? And then I looked closer, I'm like, oh wait, it's a mannequin. Okay. Whew. All good. Oh my gosh. Oh, there you go, Izzy. Yeah. You should give it another go. Hopefully, like if you had your camera on, I don't know how you were streaming it, but if you had your camera was on, you just have to make sure that you've put in that you're going to have it go on, if that makes sense. So even if it's on this way, usually when you start it, it'll start without your camera on. So sometimes you have to toggle it depending on what stream service you're using. Yeah, Callie, you'd be like taking down your Etsy shop and just saying like, nope, these are all for my children now. Callie is selling her beautiful blankets on Etsy, you guys. So if you haven't already, I think, Callie, you're a moderator, so please go ahead and feel free to drop your Etsy link as well so that people can find your shop because they are gorgeous. Just started my youngest's cardigan he asked for. It's probably not going to take too long, right, Amber? You said are you doing the hexie cardigan? Because if you are, then I feel like if you're using a thicker weight yarn instead of a 3-weight, doing like a 4 and a bigger hook, it would probably go pretty quick for a kid size. Kelly, well, if you insist. Yeah, blankets, onesies, hats, all those things. My friend, actually, if you guys are interested, so my friend Suki, her channel is Suki House. She has a hard time, so she's Korean. She has a hard time with the writing the English pattern. So what she does is she goes on live and she works the pattern up. And if she's already worked it up, she'll show you then. She just remembers how she did it, and then she shows you tutorials live like that. So she just had one that was really, really cute. And she did the first part last night. I think she's doing the second part tonight. But it's a kid's kind of bonnet, and it has like a little mini square motif, granny squares. And then it has little like the little ear covers, and then the strands that come down. It's really cute. And they're all free. You just watch the videos and such, and then you can find her that way. And she also has a really cute little lammy hood hat for kids. So again, if it's something you guys are interested in. Oh, thank you. See, Callie, you're so fast. Here I am. I just got the link. You've already dropped it. You're turning into Zoila. Have you heard Zoila is like mod extraordinaire, known on the streets for being the one that puts links in before they can even be asked for. So pants, diapers, hats, headbands, blankets, pillows, stuffed animals, and clothing. Wow. Oh my gosh. Hi, Abby. Good to see you. It's the same yarn I made mine with, just in the cool ombre, and I'm using a hexie cardi from Make and Do Crew, 5mm hook. Okay, yep, yours is a bigger hook. Mine's a 4 that I'm working with. And Helix, did you drop your link for your channel as well? Okay, we're going to keep going here. We're just seeing where we get. Hopefully we finish this round. I'll show you where the ball is. It's getting smaller, you guys. I don't know. Yeah, we do tend to put several channels frequently, just ones that we know, that know well on the streets. So should have the master list have some quick reference channels on there too, right? Yeah, Callie's got some. I just love that one. It's like reminds me of citrus fruit. It's like pinks and yellows and different shades of pinks, yellows, and orange, I think, are the 3 colors she used. Very pretty. Perfect. Yes, pick up those channels, you guys. Gosh, I feel like I'm on the home stretch. This thing is taking me way too long. I'm just so slow. I just don't crochet very fast. And I can only work on something like this for, you know, I've worked on it for a live, which lives can be a couple of hours. So I guess I could do it for that long, but then I just get to the point where I need to do something different. So, okay, Izzy, have a good one. Good luck with everything. Oh, do yours around 4 p.m. Okay, did you see I named it Summer Citrus? That's perfect name for it. Update on Yarn Chicken. Yeah, we've got an inch and a half of a ball left. Let's see where the end is. I'm so not winning. Look, you guys, I've gone around 2 sides and a toot. I don't think I'm going to make it, you guys. I hope I at least get back to like the mint color, and then I could go from the mint into the blue from what the other yarns that I have, and then it will be all right. Yeah. Hey, maybe it's bigger than I think. Right? Hi, Gianna. I am still playing Yarn Chicken with my Hexie wrap. I am still playing Yarn Chicken. I've got just a little ball left, and I still have another 3.5 sides to go around. So, yeah. I thought I had another ball or a bigger one than that, but I don't know. It shrunk quite a bit in size when I went in to find it. So, no, I don't. But in theory, if I can do this one, what I have here, and then I take up the other colors that I got for doing the ribbing, then I should have enough yarn for it. I just have to see if I can transition the colors well. So if I run into like the mint color at some point, then I might grab the mint color of the skein, you know what I mean? Just to try to make it look even. I'll let it do the color change and then add the mint once the mint's already fully on the hook. So the ones I bought so this yarn, it's the Hobie Horizon yarn, and Hobie Horizon comes from Denmark. So I'm not going to order the skein. So what I'm going to do is I went to Joann's prior, and I went around with a little piece of the yarn, because this yarn has a little sheen to it, if you can see that. It's not a dull color. It's very shiny. And so the one that I know of that does that too is Karen Simply Soft, has that same sheen. Well, Karen Simply Soft is also a 3-weight, which this is. So I did buy some in the mint color, and I have also some of the dark blue. Hi, Sonia. Good to see you. How's your day going? You're joining just before your meeting today. I hope your meeting goes well. Yeah, I really did. It seemed like I had a lot left, and I'm like, I just have like 3 or 4 more rounds. It'll be fine. But it's deceiving with how much yarn it uses because of how many little 3s and 1s that you're doing, right? The little granny square stitch. There's a lot because it's 3-weight, and so it uses a lot more than I was thinking it was going to. Hi, Maggie. How's it going? Good to see you. So we are yarn chickening it up, and I'm thinking it's gonna, if all goes well, we will end on like the mint color. I think the mint will be next, if I'm not mistaken. From what I'm seeing on here, I think the mint color comes next. So if that's the case, we'll do some of the mint color, and then if that can finish off the row, then what we'll do is we'll be done with having the extra add-on rows, and then we can use the dark blue for the ribbing. Do you really? It's the tropical something. Is it tropical seas or something like that? I sent it to my friend. I sent my other skein. I had bought 4 skeins and I was like, yeah, that'll be enough. And then as I was working through 3, I thought, I don't need this 4th skein. I'm good. I think I've got plenty of this yarn because I'm not doing the sleeves. I'm going to leave them shorter just because I overheat and it's a springtime cardigan. So I'm still doing the wrap and everything, but I'm not going to do the full length sleeves for this one. But I did also buy the Horizon yarn. I bought it in 2 other colorways to do additional hexie wraps perhaps, but one of them was a Christmas colorway that I would do long sleeves for since that would be winter time. And then the other one is similar to this one, but instead of very vibrant pinks and blues, it's more like a, what am I trying to think of? Kind of like a more pale tones of pink and more pale tones of blue. So they're very similar, like I said, but they're just not like super vibrant and saturated colors. I don't know if I did that one right. So let's go back. Here we go. Regretting that decision. No, she's going to be very excited when she gets it. Yeah. Breezy. I do, like I said, I have some of these solid colors of these, not from Hobie, but I have other ones that I think will work. So I don't think I'll need it, but it's nice to know you have it if I do, or you might have it. Hi, Gracie. Frizzy and all. I've been listening and lurking, but I have to go. Oh, thanks for coming in and lurking, and we love our lurkers. And hopefully give the thumbs up and then have a good rest of your day. And Abby's making granny squares. Are you making a blanket, Abby, or what are you making? And Maggie is finishing up a baby gift on the sewing machine. So you're sewing with fabric today. So if I run, okay, ball check, that's the size we're at now. So when this ball runs out, I don't think I have any of the other colors that I need. So I will probably switch to, if we're all still hanging out, I will switch to the strawberry bag that I've been working on because I have 3 more. I think I just have 3 more squares that I need to sew the seed beads on, and then that will be ready to start joining, and then I can make the inner lining. So that end is in sight on my other shy pattern that I'm working through. So that's exciting. It's so nice to get close to the end of these bigger whips that I keep starting, you know. So I think after I get these 5 done, what I probably should do is have a look in the closet to see what other whips I have in there. Maybe do a video as I'm going through them and figuring out, like I have a bunch of whimsies that I don't need to do too much on to get them done. And I would like to have some done for when the book comes out. So maybe finish those up. I've got some, I think I have 1 or 2 Rolands as well, who's my little roly-poly character. So I have at least a couple of those to finish. So I might do those next. Decides to cooperate this time, Maggie. Oh, was it not cooperating last time? I don't remember. White hairband, but that flops over the top of my head, if you know what I'm talking about. Oh, are you doing like the triangular ones that kind of come around and then get tied underneath? Hi, Debbie. How are you? Glad you could join in. Sewing fabric onto the back of some crocheted squares. How does that work? I'm curious to know, because I thought about that with the strawberry bag. Does it go all the way through the crochet square, or does it just pick up like the back part of a stitch? Do you know what I mean? Is it noticeable from the front? That's my other question. because what I was planning to do with the strawberry bag was make the lining and then just have it so it fits into the bag and not actually attached, I guess, because I don't know exactly how else to do it. Hi, Carrie. Nice to see you on my side of the street. How you doing? Yeah, I've never sewn fabric on. I think the only other thing I've done is hand sewn. If I hand sew the lining on, then I would just pick up like the back post, you know, the back of the stitch so that you wouldn't see it on the front side. Callie, happy birthday wishes. Yay. If I had Amber's device, I could do all the like balloons and stuff, but this doesn't do anything other than I can go like that for you. Or like they do, you know, like I can just make the gestures, but I can't get it to do the little fun party emojis and things in the screen. Oh, I'm sorry, Carrie. Did you have to cancel a live this morning? I hate when those come about. I get those too sometimes. And Andy's just finishing cleaning up. Goes through the crochet. Used a thread that matches the yarn so you can barely see it on the crochet side. Well, then it would be really solidly on there, so that sounds really nice. Today's your husband's birthday too. Well, happy birthday to your husband. Oh, you did get a notice, Callie. Oh, good. So it's a snail mail. I mean, come to expect that from me. I do try to send things like early enough. You know, it just doesn't always work. So it was Shy's birthday the other day, and I sent her package on her birthday because I just couldn't get it out the door. So I'm like, it is going to be snail mail. Happy birthday, your gift is coming. I'll do all the fun things for Callie. Yay, Amber. So perfect. I will do that. What is it, the device that you use, Amber, that has those? Because I don't know if it's a streaming software that does it or if it's the device that you're using. Like, is it a PC versus an Apple? I don't know. Oops. I lost my stitch. Okay, guys, we're getting down here. I don't know. It looks like the next color is going to be the dark pink, so we may end up having to just shabooby the whole transition to the mint. I don't think it's going to hit mint. 3 p.m. Central Time on Sunday, right? So Sunday, that's 3 to 2 to 1. So that's 1 o'clock my time. They look so good afterwards. Yeah. Well, and just to have, you know, like crochet stretches, right? There's a bag I really want to make that Suki actually just made this on her channel. I think that the motif square is maybe somebody else's pattern, but she talks about that and references back to whose it is. But it shows it's like a flower. It looks like a flower. You could do them in the colors of like sakura blossoms, I was thinking. So you could kind of have maybe like a darker pink that fades to a lighter pink on the outside to make them, you know, like cherry blossoms, which would be super pretty. And you could do the backing colors the same if you wanted it to be less amounts of color change. She thought hers had too many colors, but it looks very cottagecore colors to me. Hers are like, you know, the mint tones and just like, I think mauve might be in there, and there's like a pale pink in there. They're very nice tones together, but she had it, and the bag is legit like huge. It has straps, so she was showing it with like she ended up showing it with a black dress because it had so much color. But she was saying that, yeah, it's heavy on its own, and it will stretch with the stitches, you know, that we use with the crochet. So she's going to do an inner lining, and that'll give that stability for whatever you put in there, especially also so it doesn't come out the holes too, you know. It's an iOS thing. Okay. Gotcha. Holly, she just posted a video on Monday where she posted thrift flips and crocheted onto the fabric. Wow, that sounds cool. Did she poke the holes on the fabric first and then work into the holes that she made? Or that sounds very cool. I'll have to take a look at that. I do watch her sometimes. She's really nice. Seems really nice. Yes, very true. She's very loved on the streets, Cali girl. Yeah, the only other way I know to sew a lining on is to have the fold at the end and then just picking up a little bit of the fabric and then hopping over to the crochet and getting the back of it, you know, and then going back and forth just to get them to attach without being noticeable. But because that's the thing with this, especially with this kind of thing. Like if this was the bag, it changes colors. So even if you picked a thread that matches one color, then it's going to get to a point where it doesn't match anymore. So Callie, did you just post a video? I just had a notification come up. Maybe it was a short. I was thinking of doing, I don't know how hard it is, probably not too bad, but I was thinking of doing like an inner pocket for the strawberry bag. I think that might be cute, and I don't think it'll be too difficult to do, so. She punctured the shirt fabric with her sewing needle, yeah. Yeah, that sounds cool. So it's like a semi-homemade thing. Very Sandra Lee of her. Did you guys ever watch that show? Semi-homemade with Sandra Lee. She'd like make things that were edible, but some stuff was already created, was already prepped, and then some stuff she would make by hand and put them together, so it took a lot less time to do cooking in the house. Oh, you had it scheduled probably, huh? Oops. There we go. You want to do the ball check? It's very little, you guys. It's running out. I definitely am losing yarn chicken this time. I need a sticker that says I lost yarn chicken. They had the Big Twist yarn has like pins and stuff, and they had a pin that said something like I won yarn chicken, and it had a chicken on it, and I think it had a skein of yarn on it too. But I don't get to wear that one this time. This is definitely not going to be enough. I can say that with certainty now. It's getting used up very quickly. This is Hobie Horizon in the colorway Tropical Seas. It's a 3-weight yarn and it's self-striping. So, yeah. But I ran out of it. So I'm on the last round of the Hexi wrap that I'm working on. And so I have the mint and the blue, the dark blue, in just solid color skeins. So I am going to try to do my own sort of striping and finish this round off because it's the last one, and then I can just I'm going to use the darker blue one for the ribbing, and then I guess I'll probably have to use that to join the edges as well. Okay, Abby, have a good one. Need a button that goes wah wah. Oh, like wah wah, that sound. My kids say I don't think it means. They say that what that sound means is not what I think it means, which is very Princess Bride of them. I do not think it means what you think it means. You remember? I don't know. I'm reminiscing about a lot of older things today. Oh, did you find it? Callie's linking this yarn in the chat. Yeah, it's super pretty. They have so many different colors too in this, the Hobie Horizons. They're all so pretty. You can't go wrong. Gift Frizzy more yarn. By the time I would get it, I would probably be done with this though. Because it does take a little while since it's coming all the way from Denmark. I'm just glad I bought the 2 different colors because I think, actually, I have to take back what I said, I think. Unless the striping changes. Oh, that was probably my own mistake. See how there's a lot of mint right here? I bet you I connected one that was not like at the same point in the skein. That's why you can see more of that color. Because I'm thinking that the color that comes after, if you can kind of see the change right here. See how it goes, that fuchsia, and then you see almost purple, and then it goes to the blue. So I think the darker blue is actually the one that comes next. So I don't think I'm going to need the mint one, which is okay because I bought enough of it since I really like that color. I bought enough of it to where I could make something to wear with it just by itself. I love Princess Bride too, Maggie. It's a favorite of mine. Definite favorite. I'm going to have to introduce my kids to that at some point. It's just so funny. Such a good one. Yeah, they're really pretty, Callie. Because those are probably what I'm going to end up going with. That and Premier, I'll probably start buying more from if I need yarn at some point now that Joann's going out of business. I've heard, I think by the end of this month, they are trying to get their stores closed. So what are you posting to the chat? You found ice yarn at the thrift store the other day. Had to get it. Yeah, you're not going to find that very often. Where does ice yarn come from? Does it also come from Denmark or Sweden, or does it come from somewhere else? I found that I actually have a little bit of ice yarn, which I'm not sure how I got it or where I got it from. But I got some of the, the eyelash kind of fun fur sort of yarn. There was some longer lash, if you will, lashes. Yarn that I have in my stash, and it's had the ice band on there, so I don't even know where I got it, how I got it, but oh, you know what, I bet it was from that one time I bought from a person on Facebook Marketplace. They were de-stashing their entire yarn stash. They were just done, I guess, and I must have got like 12 black 32-gallon trash bags full of acrylic yarn, mostly acrylic, but a few random things like that. I bet you it came in there. Turkey. A lot of yarn is actually made in Turkey from what I have seen, even if it does come here to be sold. The band will say that it was made in Turkey. So, which store were you at, Maggie? You were at the thrift store, so I'm trying to think. Is Walmart? Not Walmart. Goodwill, is that considered a thrift store? I think so. I've heard sometimes you can luck out and find yarn at Goodwill, but I've never seen any yarn at Goodwill myself. Well, hello, David. Home from work. How was your day? I played Yarn Chicken and I lost. So, okay, let's see how many rows I have left here. Till I got, oh, see, there it was. This one. And then I'm on the second one here. So I got part of it done. So we'd almost made it around, almost. But I played Yarn Chicken and I lost, but I'm on the last round, so I will. And actually, since it's going to be that darker blue color anyways, do you guys think I should switch it to the mint? I'm just thinking I switch it to the dark blue and just finish it off with what I'm going to use for the ribbing. So what do you guys think? Dark blue or mint to finish it? Because it's going to finish with mint, because that's where this is the end space here. So Oh, you can't post links, unfortunately, unless I put you in as a moderator, which I can totally do. I just have to actually go do that. You did? You found ice yarn at Goodwill? Wow. Your day was all right. Now you just get to relax, though. That's fun. Switch. Yeah, I'm going to have to grab one of the other colors. What does your heart tell you? What does your heart tell you? Let's see here. Well, my thought when I put the cardigan together, when I get to that stage, which will be very soon, obviously, my thought is that I wanted to try to connect, like for the straightaway, I was thinking I could flip this until it got to a point where it was already on the dark blue mostly, so it wasn't a big jump, but I guess it doesn't really matter. Now, see, I think that pink turned into, hang on. I'm looking to see where it turns. Colors. Yeah, see, look. That, oh, it's the lighter pink turns to the mint. The lighter pink. But I finished on the medium pink. No, I finished on the dark pink. I think I should go with the dark. I think it'll be less jarring. I don't know. It doesn't really matter, I guess. Who's getting kicked out of the dungeon? Trolls from the dungeons, yes. Yeah, moderators are great. It's good to have them, especially if you're going to go live vertically, because that's usually how the trolls find their way in. Okay, so I'm going to bring out my strawberries now. We're going to work on the strawberries for a wee bit. So I've still got a little bit left of this thread. And I have 3 squares left to do. And then I'm ready to stitch those together. So I'm making my way through Shy's patterns, David. That's where I'm at today. What in the heck? Oh, here we go. There's the 2 ends. Oh, yeah. Holly. How do you say her last name? Auna or Anna? Post links, yeah, if there's needed links, and then not just delete comments, but if there's trolls, you can actually kick them out. So you can put them on timeout. It depends on how trolly they are, I guess. If they're clearly just there for that purpose, you could just kick them out, or at least put them on timeout. And then if you're not sure, you can always just put them on a timeout for 5 minutes or whatever, and then go from there. All right. Yeah, especially on these lives, I could probably, it's Anna. Oh, okay, Anna is the last name. On lives that are horizontal. On lives that are horizontal like this, it's not so bad. Put you on timeout, David. You want to be on timeout? You're so funny. Oh, thank you, Sam. You threw some yarn in Pam's window. Awesome. What was I saying? See, I got sidetracked. I squirreled. Especially with the top hat, David. You're definitely a rascal. Lego men with the top hats cannot be trusted. Yeah, she's keeping her eye on you, David. Helpful sidekicks who promote the channel, help everyone in chat. Yeah, just to make it a better experience. Exactly. Oh, that's what I was saying. I've done lives where before I had moderators, I tried to go live vertically where the trolls were coming in, and it's very difficult to be on a small, tiny phone screen and trying to maneuver, you know, blocking people or taking them out of the chat. So yeah, I think it's nice to have moderators. Oh no, you're getting sleepy, Maggie, for an afternoon nap. One can be dapper and a rascal at the same time. That's true. It's very true. Oh, yes, I do. Yeah. How far did you get, Andy? I think I missed if you answered that question. Andy's working on a Luna moth pattern, and it is so cute. She's using like that chenille yarn, so I think it's a 5-weight. She can correct me if I'm wrong though. But she's got a pattern that she found for a Luna moth, and the head on hers was like, seemed like it was coming out that big, and it's so cute. I want one. Just got home with a yarn haul for my granny squares. Oh yeah. Callie girl. So funny. I know, right? You never know. There are some, we've had some that have come in that were technically not trolls, but what they were talking about was just kind of didn't make sense, you know, like for the conversation. So they were blocked at some point or another. Head 4 of 6 legs. So you've done 4 of 6 of the legs. Okay. You're making your way along. Does it have, I can't remember, is it just a head with legs and wings, or is it a head separately, body, and then legs and wings? 3D printed did you really? They had a pattern for printing the 3D printed eye tool. Have you tried it? Frosting yarn, so almost like a 5. Okay. Okay, when I got home, but alas, no, wasn't at the gate. Darn. I still want to design. I found a really cute Rosy Maple Moth pattern. It's for one made out of felt. And it's very, very cute. It's not very big. I think he probably sits like with the wings outspread, you know. It's not huge. You could make it like a pin if you wanted or whatever, but I like how that one looks. I thought it would be cute to just crochet one in a similar fashion, that it kind of has the same general maybe style, but crocheted. Well, he said shade. He said Andy was fake. Oh my gosh. Why did they think that Andy was fake? That's so funny. You just never know who you're gonna find, right? Certifiably insane, right? Yeah. Yeah, you just don't know what you're gonna get.
I've been in here for a while.
You were hiding? Mm-hmm. She was in behind the wall. I now have a hat. It's not a very good hat.
This one will be.
The chaos continues. Hey, whenever Lizzie comes in, once we get Chaos Bee with where Frizzy's in the tornado, that's what should go in the chat. Just saying. That's gonna make a loud bonk when it falls. Like that. Yes, there's been some interesting ones that start off really sweet and stuff, and then they're all of a sudden like, oh, you seem really nice. Can I get your number? It's like, who are you? It's so funny. There we go. No, don't start throwing stuff at me, Miss Lizzie B. You're gonna knock something. I know, right? We need more members so we could get into the other. We've got 2 drawn up. I have to.
Right
No, I'm on everybody's in here hanging out. So I think we probably still need maybe 4 or 5 more members, and then we'll be able to get another emoji. Oh, you know what? Maybe. Callie, I didn't think about that. I always forget that the gifted memberships count for unlocking emojis. And I did check, so once they drop off, once the gifted membership people, if they don't stick around and they drop off, they it doesn't take away the emoji once you have one. Let me look and see. Then I'll have to finish it up really fast because I haven't colored it or finalized them yet, but we did do the drawing of them together on one of the lives. So that was lots of fun. So let's see here. Let's find out how many more we need. I bet that's not very many. Let's see. We need, I think we go here. And no, it's not there. Hang on. Bear with. Levels, customized okay, this one. Okay, we need emoji. What? It says we need 6 more members. How is that possible? Maybe it's because of the 5 we lost. I think that's what it is, Callie. Because there was a gifted 5 at one point, so that's probably what got us the angry bee. And then they were gifted members. So once the month went away and the 5 dropped off, you just replace those 5 again. So that's why we still need 6 members needed. 6 more members. And then we get another emoji. So we'll get there.
Do you want another emoji?
Of course I want another emoji. Everybody wants another emoji. Hi, Beta. I cannot wait for Stranger Things season 5 to come out. I am behind on Stranger Things, I'll admit. I think I've seen 2 or 3 seasons, so I need to catch up for sure. One troll wanted to see Melanie's doll's daughter to see if she's oh, yeah, that's a little odd, isn't it? Oh, well, welcome to the Frizzy Friends, Lisa. Thank you for joining. Oh, you get a little rare glimpse of Arthur. Oh, jeez, he's like oh my God. What are we doing to you, you poor thing? Here, let's let him down. Let him down. He's like, help me. Somebody save me. Hi, Brian. How are you? How's it going? Good to see you. Oh my gosh, super creepy, and kept asking her to. Oh, I had a guy that was asking me to. I don't think he asked me to stand up. He asked me to keep like high-fiving or something. And my husband's like, he probably wanted to see if you had a ring on, like a wedding ring. And she was going to stop, but I warned her he could be just trying to get her. Yeah, good warning, Sam, for sure. Very careful these days, yeah. Oh, so true, so true. So now we just need 5 more members, and then we get another emoji. Yeah, Lisa gets to use all the frizzy emojis. That's right. We've got quite a few. I think we have, 11 emojis now, and we're going to unlock the 12th once we get 5 more members. Poor Arthur. He was like doing a backflip bend thing. You were at 410 subscribers. Now I'm down to 406. It does happen, Brian. Yeah, they kind of ebb and flow. Sometimes I think if you get some that were not really around for the purposes of what your channel is about, like there are some people that go around and just subscribe to everybody. And then I've heard too, if you don't solidify the membership or the subscription, like for instance, you subscribe, then you go in and you stay on their content, like you watch a video or you watch part of a video, you comment, that kind of thing. YouTube might drop them off. They might actually just come away from your channel. So I've had people say that before. So that could be why. But I wouldn't be too hurt about it. You'll get more people coming in, and if you'd like, you can hit the word drop in the chat, and Nightbot will drop your channel, so you can get some more subscribers today. Maybe get back up to what you had before. She'll ask to see the shoes the host was wearing. Nice. Showed him her Crocs. Here you go. Oh my gosh. It's like, you asked for it, dude. Here you go. Here's my Crocs. Welcome in. The Discord is actually just for members. So that one we can get Lisa. Lisa, if you look back through the posts, I'll do a refresher post today, actually, because I think we've gotten a fair few members since the last one that I did. So you can either scroll back under posts and you'll find the Discord link that we have going, or I will post another one later on today, so that way you'll have it as well. So there are such odd people online. Am I one of them, David? Do I check that box? Sometimes, probably. Yeah, we have fun. We're pretty much chatting off and on throughout the day, every day, talking about what we're working on. If people go on vacation, we get to see pictures like we're going with them. We can live vicariously through them. So it's fun. I also have, if you're not familiar with Discord, I do have a post on the community posts tab that kind of has a little video attached where you can go and figure out how to get on. It's not that hard. Not really. But maybe sometimes. There's some days where I feel a little, almost having like manic moments, you know? Yeah, it's not hard, Lisa. Once you just get the link to go into it, it'll be pretty easy. Tape? I have packing tape up there. I don't know that I have other tape. I think I just have that. But you can use some if you need. If I have tape, it's going to be right where the packing tape is, up on that. On the top maybe, or on the middle one. Looking for tape.
You do. It's double-sided though.
Does it work?
Yeah.
Okay. She likes to make those puppet dragons. I don't know if you guys have seen those on YouTube, but they're puppets that look like a dragon, just the head, and they're made out of paper, and they're pretty cool. So she makes her own versions of them because they teach you how to make them online. I was just looking up before I came on, actually. I'm starting to look into what programs to use for taking my characters and making them into 8-bit styles so I could make a video game with my husband. I'm so excited. I'm such a dork and a geek. I know, I get it. But I am going to have so much fun. He's very excited about it too. So if you guys can think of any, Andy gave me several that were really good. But I want it to be a game that is mobile. So it'll be on a mobile device, and it's going to have a game of a bunch of different mini games that are very like addictive to play. For example, I had thought of, I used to play Bejeweled, and they have other games like that where it kind of reminds me of Tetris, where the colors will come down, and then if you get like the colors together, they pop away, something like that. So that one was fun. I think Andy said like a Mahjong tiles kind of game is fun. So if you guys have any fun little ideas like that, let me know. Any games, fun games. Telling a story of a man who offered to pay her $300 if she put balloons. What? That is so random, Sam. And she did it. And never got the money. Yeah, I thought that might be how that story was going to end, unfortunately. Yeah. There is some really weird stuff out there. People, things that people have you try to do. It doesn't make sense, you know. I haven't done a vertical live in quite a while. I was doing them at first because it is a good way to get subscribers pretty quick. A lot of the people that go on shorts and they see your lives will subscribe. I don't know that you keep them very well, though. You know what I mean? Like kind of what Brian was saying. I feel like sometimes it's more they just want to go and subscribe to everybody, but they just drop off. So I don't know. And then you just have to look at a tiny screen. So I don't know that that's not my favorite way to go live for sure. Yeah, so we're gonna make a game with the Yummy Cats brand. So it'll be with all my Yummy Cats characters, and we'll be able to go into different locations in the game and have you play mini games with the characters. So it's gonna be really cute. And I'm excited to figure out how to design the characters in pixel art. Such nostalgic moments. 8-bit. I'm back into my Zelda days, you know. I'm gonna try to tie this on the back and get more thread because I ran out and I did not get all my seeds on this one. Can I do it? Ooh, I think so. No, I didn't. Wait, I did. All right. Here's the double knot I was looking for. Yes. Well, I'm sure we'll need beta testers, Andy, so let me know if you're volunteering once we get to that stage. I'm sure it'll be a while, but I was telling my husband, I'm like, I kind of understand what he does, and I kind of understand a bit of how it works, but only to a certain point. So I said, you need to tell me what you need from me. Like, not just I know you need the designed characters, but I'm sure he'll need them in different poses, right? Like, because you know how a lot of times the characters just kind of do this movement, like very subtle movement, so you know that's who you're playing as or whatever. So I'll have to make different versions of them like that, but I'm sure there's more that he needs. So I'm like, you got to break it down. I don't know what I'm doing. This is new to me. Ah, I dropped a bead. Do a game of Yummy Cat similar to Frog Hop. Oh, I love Frog. Is it Frogger? Is that what you're talking about? The old arcade game? Yes. That would be fun. Frogger. Oh, well, that was such a fun game. Those are the ideas I need. Keep them coming. Yeah, and the cat bed one from the Cat Tower. That was also a really fun game. Well, see, I was telling my husband, like, we could do something somewhat like a Cat Tower game. They've made so many games like that. There's a fruits one where they're not like on towers or anything, but there's fruits that Lizzie plays where they start off as small fruits, and then the fruits are, you get the two together, and then they become a slightly bigger fruit and bigger fruit, same kind of a thing. And I was telling him, well, we have different sizes of Yummy Cat. So we have like the kid size scoops, right? So they could start off as the little scoops, and then you get the two together, and then they become the next size, and then they get to the big Mel size, you know, at some point. So that could be fun. Frogged. It's called Frogged. I'll look that up, but I remember Frogger, and that one was fun. So that would be a fun one to put together. From log to log. He could be jumping, and then like little gummy worms could wiggle through and stuff like that. Simon's Cat is such a cute cartoon. I love that one too. But yeah, those are the kind of things, because I'm like, yes, I want there to be games that younger kids can play, but I want there to be games that anyone can play and enjoy, you know what I mean? So they're not necessarily too hard, but sometimes there's strategy involved, and people will all ages would want to enjoy. Which I can't master on the Switch, where there are two balls of yarn trying to work together to get through a level. They're two balls of yarn? Sweet Gut. Oh, that might be it, Sam. They have little faces. The fruit one that she plays they have little faces, And I think if you get it, because it can only get to a certain size, and then if you get the two biggest ones and put them together, I think you get like coins or some sort of points. Or I think it's like a coin type thing, so that if you get to a certain stage, then you have to come up with all those different like layers to video games, right? So how do you make it so people will want to keep coming back and playing? Well, maybe they earn coins, and the coins can unlock something like a new character that gets to get thrown into the mix or something else, right? So yeah, those are all the levels and layers that we have to come up with. And I was telling him, we don't have to have every mini game up and ready to go, but maybe we have the map ready, and the map is one that we can expand as we come up with the different games. Catch catnip as a charge up, power up, and move faster type of thing, or get bigger like Pac-Man. Oh, that would be so cool. Yes. Drop down into a juice box shape. Down into a juice box shape. Starts with a plain base cat, then toppings and treats fall from. Oh, there you go. You catch a topping and it changes your flavor. That would be cool. Different toppings. Hi, Thrifty. Welcome in. Oh, I'm going to have to write all these ideas down, you guys. These are all very good ideas. I like the way you're thinking. I think that's, with my husband, he's brilliant with all the things that he does, and he could create music and stuff like that. But he needs somebody that, well, number one, will be constantly pushing him to keep going on it. But also, we were always like, well, you're going to need an artist. And some of the stuff he wants to make is probably beyond my art style, Like I'm talking, if you're going to do something that has like robotic transformer kind of characters, that's not really my cutesy style. So that would be really tough. I could probably do it, but it's just, I'd have to figure out how to do it. Whereas other people are so well versed in that, it's better just to hire somebody. Ooh, a puzzle game with hexagons, like a beehive honey puzzle. Oh, that would be so cute. We could have like a crossover, right? That would be really cool. Maybe it becomes like there'll be FRIZZY'S books and FRIZZY'S games. Hi, Lydia. Welcome in. Hope your day's going well. I lost a game of chicken already today, so I switched gears and I'm working on seed bead sewing for my strawberry bag. Banana peels are different trash items that you have to avoid as you catch the good toppings. Yeah. Like the banana comes out of the peel. You want to catch the banana, but not the peel. You catch the banana and it turns into Nanner, the banana split ice cream cat. That would be super fun. Oh, that's weird. Huh. I don't think I've ever seen a seed bead like that where, I don't know if I can show this to you, but I'll try. Here, let me put it on my needle and then I can try to spin it. I think you can see it. Do you see it? It's like got a chip of it missing. See that? Looks like whitish. Never seen that before. We're not going to use that one. Poor defective seed bead. You've gone in the discard pile, seed bead. Yummy Cat, Candy Crush edition. That's right. Yeah, my husband and I want to design and put together a video game, like a handheld, downloadable video game. And we would put it up probably through, I think it's called Steam. I think that's the place where you put video games for sale. So that's where we would put it, but it's going to be based on my Yummy Cats brand. So yeah, that's forthcoming. So we're still going to be talking about like what we want to do first and how I can help him. And I'm going to learn how to do the the art for it. So it'll be a lot of fun. Eye doctors, I'm dealing with that. Aw. Yeah, eye doctors. Like, I'd hate it when they dilate my eyes. It's I look frightening. It's like proper vampire kind of look. Especially because I have the light blue and then the solid black in the middle. It's like, ooh, a little frightening. And just remember, my yummy has a yummy with an I. So if you're ever looking up yummy cats, look it up with the I. I just reopened the shop, actually, yummycats.com. So I'm just having up the things. There's a lot of stuff right now that's sold out, but there are a lot of things that are still available. So the ones that I have ready to ship, I'm putting up. The ones that I haven't made yet, I'm not, because I'm not doing right now the made to order. I'll just do drops here and there if I make some inventory of some of the other ones. So. The cooking games with a conveyor belt, and you have to put the right item on the right thing passing by to create a yummy cat. Oh, that would be cute. That would be cute. Like maybe somebody comes up and you take their order, and then you have to get the right things from the toppings and everything to make the different cat. That could be fun. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, I've had those kinds of things too, Lydia. They're not fun. The last time I had an eye thing, they had put something on them that made them sting really bad. I don't even know what it was, but they're like, this is gonna sting. Like, can we not do it then? Must we? Oh, okay, Helix. Thanks for hanging out. I'll be heading out pretty soon. I usually hang out for a couple of hours. Have we passed? Oh, it's only 4 minutes. 4 minutes. So I'll finish this one and then I'll probably pop out so I can get some things done. Might need a word mini game too. Ooh, a word mini game. What kind of word mini game are you thinking? Word mini game. Like where you're trying to make up words, like a crossword kind of thing, or I know I'm going to ask we're planning to talk to our kids about it too, because they get hooked on some little fun games and stuff. So they're going to be good people to talk to. Speaking of which, hello. It's like your ears were burning. That's what people say when it's like you think somebody was talking about you. They say your ears are burning. I need one more seed, I think. Like a crossword or a jumble. Yeah.
What is it?
Oh, yeah, they have, what's that one? My father-in-law plays it all the time. It'll have like a circle, and then it'll have probably maybe 6 tile letters, and then a bunch of empty spaces of different sizes. And it's like, can you find the words that from these jumbles? Yeah, that's fine. Wherever it may be. I don't know. My cats make me want to sing that Friends song. Smelly cat, what are they feeding you? Lizzie's like, what? Oh, that's a good one.
Jawline, no jawline.
Silly. This is the... this is Shy, one of my friends, Shy. Her husband's in the chat too. And Callie, maybe Callie, if she can drop the link, that would be amazing. Or I can go grab it. But it's Shy's pattern. It's a strawberry bag. So you make 2 different varieties of strawberries. So I think Shy's had white background, but I did the pink, and then the pink strawberry, and then the red strawberry with the red. I'm clicking on the wrong ones here. Touching the wrong ones here, but anyway, yeah. So they'll go diagonally, And then, so it'll be like red, red, and then the pinks will be like that. And then it'll have handles. So I have this many that I've already sewn all the seeds onto. And then I have 2 more that I have not sewn the seeds onto. And I just finished this one. I just am needing to tie it off. Sleepy kitty, purr, purr, purr. Yes. I was worried if I said the whole thing, I'd get, I don't know, can you get a strike for yummy cat, or not yummy cats, smelly cats? Sheldon's sick song. I don't remember that one. You'll have to sing it for us next time you're on, Amber. Thank you, Callie. So that is the strawberry bag pattern that I'm working on. I had so many big projects that I was doing, and I kept leaving them at various stages of finishedness. So I decided to just get them done so I can cross them off the list. So there's that. Strawberry done. So only 2 more to go, and then they get to be sewn together, and then I'll do an inner lining with the one Lizzie picked out that looks perfect, because I still think it looks like the tablecloths you'd see, or not tablecloths, but like if somebody went on a picnic, you know, they put it in a basket, that kind of thing. So I think that's going to be really cute with the strawberries. So little ball of fur. Oh yeah, that's it. Soft kitty, nice kitty, little ball of fur. Fluffy kitty, warm kitty, purr, 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 something like that. I forgot that that's 2 different shows. I was thinking of the one from Friends, the smelly cat one. I was totally not thinking of the one you guys are talking about. Right? You know them. That's right. You're hip with the times. I mean, even those were from a while ago. Especially Smelly Cat. That was from probably what, early 90s, something like that. So yeah, well, thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out. I'm very excited. We got some new members today, so that's very fun. And I will make sure for those that have joined that I put the link to the Discord for members in our post tab. So I'm going to do that right away. Otherwise I'll forget, because I know I will. But I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day. Don't forget to hydrate. I need to do that too. And I will catch you in the next live, you guys. Goodbye.